You might not comment, you might not like the video, but then you ask me, R6, how comes you got like 20k views on the video? How did you get that? Are you doing ads? Are you paying for it? Is that real? I haven't had this once. I haven't had this twice. In fact, there's a couple of times.
Numerous of times.
Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like,
so what if we actually paid for ads? You know you can go and do the same thing as well.
you go and try.
Go and try it and see if you get the same numbers, because you're going to run the ad and people still have to click it, watch it and like it and press the button. They still have to do that bit.
It's deeper. Now guys, this is episode 33.
Yep.
And today we're going to be real, and today we're going to be very, very raw,
Yep.
right? And the key word today is good. We're going to be speaking about what makes a good friend, what makes a good podcast,
Yep.
and more importantly, what makes good content. We want to know.
Can we go back to the 90s as well? Can we dive in with the 90s?
And can we give them a touch of the old school?
The old school.
Do you get what I'm
Just
saying?
a bit, sprinkle.
Do you get what I'm saying? So right now, as you can see, we're here in our tracksuits. Yeah?
Old school, innit?
Representing, bro.
Like old school
I see you, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
So today we're going to get into some tea.
The price went up. Can you finish that?
The price went up. The haters went down. I tried.
You tried to finish it.
I tried. Our episodes aim to both entertain and inform.
Remember, not everything you hear is the literal truth.
Oh, we enjoy adding embellishments for flavor.
As we navigate each story, observe the blend of fact and fiction, prompting discussions to
Discuss the matter. People have noticed that our views have gone up. Right? You can see that, right? and I've noticed that a lot of people, especially in London, I appreciate you all, but a lot of you can become investigators.
Everybody.
So in the form of maybe a fan or however you want to word it, it's investigators. So you might not comment, you might not like the video, but then you ask me, R6, how comes you got like 20k views on the video? How did you get that? Are you doing ads? Are you paying for it? Is that real? I haven't had this once. I haven't had this twice. I've had this a couple of times.
Numerous of times.
Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, why are you asking the questions?
Why are they asking the questions?
Why are you asking the questions?
They're curious, man.
You're curious. You're curious.
Do you know what it is? They probably just think, oh, they must be doing something. But what could we possibly be doing
So let's
to get these numbers?
so let's break it
and
down.
we've kept everything raw. You can see we've got videos that's got 100 views, bro.
Right.
So how have they just gone to the 20k and then now they've got something to say? Why did you say something when it was on 100, bro? Why didn't they say something like that bit when it was 100 views? I don't know what possibly we could be doing, but
what about
they're having the discussion, and that is brilliant.
they're discussing about
Discuss the matter, man.
What I want to make clear is this, and this isn't to people who are investigators in the form of fans. These are people who are actually trying to be content creators and are trying to push a business or an idea, right? If you're trying to push an idea, what's the best way to do that? The best way to do that is to treat your product as a business. Now, if you have a product, what's the best way to market that product? Is it through word of mouth?
That's one.
But is that the best way?
It's a strategy.
It's a strategy.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can use that.
They'll call that organic sales, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What else can you do beyond word of mouth? If you have a product and your whole business model is, I need to holler at my friends so they can put up on their Insta story so I can blow.
Nonsense.
It's nonsense.
Rubbish.
So there has to be more. Word of mouth is great.
Yeah.
Word of mouth is great. We're not knocking that, but it can't just be word of mouth. So what else is there?
It needs to be seen to the masses.
What else is there?
How do they see it?
What else is there?
You have to probably go and take your finger out your behind, right?
Yeah?
Go to the cash point,
Yeah?
right? And feed your business with marketing.
So guys,
Feed it.
you have to look into marketing. And that's all I'm really gonna kind of say on.
Oh, you don't want to tell them the realness, bro. You don't want to tell them that bit.
I hadn't finished. I was basically gonna say, this is marketing, and when you have a product, yeah, everyone who has a product has a marketing team, right? And the marketing team makes sure they are pushing the product in the best possible way. So it's just not reaching London, and it's just not reaching local areas.
Labels do it.
It's reaching far and beyond.
Labels do it. So why can't we do it? Why shouldn't we follow the footprints in our own strategy? Why not 6? But you want to go to the label, they're going to do the same thing that we're trying to do now. They're going to try and do that. Yeah, they're going to do that. They got a budget for marketing that they feed their business. And when they feed it, it gets seen to the masses.
Tell them. So you ready for the slam dunk, yeah?
Go on.
You ready for the slam dunk? So the person goes to me, yeah, I do content creation as well, yeah?
Right.
But yeah, man, I've been doing all my thing organically. And I said, what does organically mean? And they said, I don't run no ads.
Hey.
I said, what? I said, yeah, man, I don't run no ads. I ain't running no ads.
They must be popular.
And then I said to him, okay, cool, man, great. But in terms of business, you have a product and you're not paying nothing for marketing? Does that sound like good business? He paused. So then I said to him, you like Skepta, don't you? Does Skepta advertise? He said, yeah. I said, you like McDonald's, don't you?
Get him with it.
Does McDonald's advertise?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I want to pay for ads, what is your business? What's your business? Are you going to Skepta? Are you going to McDonald's? Are you going to these big labels and companies? No.
Is our numbers growing? Are we holding a retainment? Are people coming back and watching? So what makes a good podcast?
What makes a good podcast?
Is it the numbers? Is it the views? Is it the likes? Is it the comments? Do you know what? If me and Six said today, we're going to scrap all this scenery. Let's get rid of it. No more studio. Just me and Six, and we go back to the crib. And we get cameras, put it in the crib with the bus-up walls. Yeah, the walls are dirty. Yeah. The aesthetics is not there. You lot would still actually probably watch it. Do you know that? Because it's not really about the surroundings.
It's not just that.
It's about me and Six and what we're saying.
Come on.
That is the message here. But we thought we like nice things. I don't think there's an issue with having nice things. So we want it to look professional. And I don't think there's anything wrong with our stuff having to look professional. And because it looks professional, you are now questioning, why is their numbers like this? Oh, they got a studio. How much they paying for this? Oh, the numbers we're getting on the page on YouTube, it's fake.
Oh, they bought it.
They bought
the like. They bought the views.
So what if we actually paid for ads? You know you can go and do the same thing as well.
You go and try.
Go and try it and see if you get the same numbers, because you're going to run the ad and people still have to click it, watch it and like it and press the button. They still have to do that bit.
It's deeper.
They still got to watch it and like it. Unless there's people in YouTube, there's a YouTube team sitting there. Once you pay, they just press the button.
You know, we've given it too much light. We've given it too much light. Yeah. But I thought we would just address that.
Just jump in.
And nip that in the bud. One more thing I'm just going to stand on with my full chest is, do you think women know when they have nice feet?
Bruv, you've just gone somewhere else.
Quickly.
But cool. I like that. Does a woman know?
I'm going to say it again.
Yeah, go.
Do you think women know when they have nice feet?
100%. Do you think they know when they got a clapped foot?
I wasn't ready for that.
I know. Do you think they know about that bit? Are they still going to present it? They still pull it out. Yeah, I got you. But anyway,
I think a woman knows when she's got nice feet.
100%.
Why do you say 100%?
Because you know if you got biceps or not.
Okay, you're putting it in a guy's perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know if you got biceps.
The reason why I'm saying this, is I'll be going on the gram, I'll be scrolling, yeah.
Whose feet are you seeing?
And then I'll be noticing like girls be taking pictures these days, but then it's like a shot of just their foot. Yeah,
that's for you though.
No.
They're doing that for you, Six.
No, but I'm like, it's becoming. I don't know if it's my algorithm, or I'm just noticing that more. But I'm like, raw girls are just like.
I think you target it a bit.
Definitely taking pictures. Like even ZZ Mills.
Yeah, Zizi's. She knows she's got feet. She knows she's got good feet. She's spoken about that.
Oh, she's spoken about it.
Yeah. She said people saying, "Now why don't you go and do OnlyFans and do show your."
Do you think she's got nice feet?
Yes.
Okay.
I like Zizi. Okay. Zizi's a nice girl.
Okay.
You know, I think everyone thinks Zizi's a nice girl.
No, she's cool. She's cool.
But I've been singing on Zizi's name for the longest time, haven't I? So
right.
Yeah, Zizi, you got nice feet. Okay. Yeah.
All right. I've given you one real and something raw in terms of like the whole feet thing. Have you got something for me that's real and raw before I move on?
Before we got here, I was supposed to say like. You lot being my peoples and my friends back in the day, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the start of this, I said like, I'm not good. And the reason why I'm not good is because I have, I don't even know what to call this, but I have an issue medically. You know, I have a hemangioma. I had a hemangioma. All right? And that is blood vessels which grow around your spine. And I had to have that taken out. Plus vertebrae, adjustments. I've got a fused spine. You lot would never know this, but I have a fused spine. And, it's come back to hit me later on in life. You know, when you kind of know something's happening, it's come back. And just recognizing real. And speaking of her friends, I was like, you man didn't even judge me. Get me? You man did not even judge me, bro.
And why would we?
Because I couldn't run. Yeah. And I'm going to do a whole episode on my story. That is 100% happening.
They need to hear that.
So stay tuned for that. Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. Please. Subscribe, because when that episode comes out, I'm going to touch you lot's hearts. And I've put out there already, I want you lot to live through me for a moment. So you lot can just feel that someone who looks like me has gone through a struggle. Get me? To be able to just even maneuver the way I do, and to even be this stature, this size, this muscle built person, which I shouldn't even have had because my legs weren't working. But we get back to that. But I just wanted to just say like, yeah, real friends. Get me? You lot were there. I couldn't run. I was trying to sprint. Remember, Tris couldn't sprint. So I was just like,
I remember those times, bro.
Yeah. Real recognizes real.
Facts.
Bringing it back. And I just want to say thank you to all you lot out there, my people them.
Come on, man.
That was around me.
Come on, bro.
I've never forgotten. And time's taking its toll. Time's taking its toll.
Come on.
And as I said, we will get into a deeper episode. So speaking of going back in a day, I wanted to jog your memory so you lot can see there's a bag on the table.
What is this bag about?
And
what's this bag about?
Six, I want you to have a look for it and just pull the items out. Let them see the items.
Yeah?
Please.
We're doing that.
Just let them see the items, please.
Oh dear. So, in this bag we have... we got a floppy disk.
Wow.
Floppy disk. Floppy disk.
Do they know what that is? Do they know what that is?
We've got a PSP.
Oh, a PSP. Do they know what that is?
Hey, we got the BlackBerry. Yo.
Oh my.
Remember the pins and that.
BB pins,
what's
bro?
your pin? That was mental time. If you didn't have that, you weren't in the game, man. What? iPad
Mini.
Yo.
iPad Mini.
Very important. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's it.
Put a thing over.
Can you
No.
take the
No.
Oh, the shambala! Wow.
Bro, this was the bling. Hey,
I rock it for me.
this was the
I rock
bling,
that, bro.
you-
I rock that. I
this
put that
for me?
on.
Is this
I
for
put
me?
that on 6, bro. I put that on. Wow. One time. Wow. I'm bringing it back. Old school. No, take the PSP out. This is a moment.
What's happening? What are you getting me doing, man? What is this?
Take the
What is
PSP
this?
out.
What's
Just
going
hold
on?
that. Just hold that, man.
going on?
Come on, man.
What is going on?
So for
What is
guys
going
that's
on?
just listening,
What is
listen,
going on?
I've got 6 to take out some items.
Yeah, I'm wearing some Shambhala beads right now.
Yeah, he's got Shambhala beads on, and he's holding a PSP.
Holding it.
For those that don't know what a PSP is, it's like what would you say?
PlayStation Portable.
Yes, there you go.
It's classic.
Now I'm
First
bringing
model.
6 back to a world of ours, of where we, life was struggles. You wanted all the latest gadgets,
Oh, mate.
and you wanted to be involved, but how can you get them?
Right.
How are you gonna get them?
Right.
And me and 6 wanted this PSP.
Mm.
We really wanted it with passion. I don't know what we would have done a lot just to get one of those.
Oh, mate.
Certain man on the roads, you could have got robbed. You know what I'm saying? You could have got robbed for that. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you want to know how I got this PSP?
How did you get your PSP? Aye.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Go on.
So I remember it like it was yesterday. Secondary school times, yeah. And I went to Curry's. I was with my mum, and she was just simply like, "Okay, let me just have a look at this thing you keep going on and on and on and on about." Yeah. And she said that she'll get it for me on a special occasion. Right. So she said, "I'm not getting it for you." But when we've happened to go into the store levels, I've seen my brother Emmanuel from school, and he's there with his mum. And his mum is Nigerian, yeah? And I don't know why. There's this thing between fellow African women when it comes to treating their children. So let me just tell you how this went down.
Go on.
Yeah?
Go on.
The woman's like, oh, how you doing? You're right. And she's like, oh, I think I've seen you from the school. She's like, oh, yeah, I've seen you around. And she's like, oh, what brings you here today? And she's like, the woman says to my mum, oh, I'm just coming to spoil my son. He's been working so hard. So I'm coming to go and get him a PSP.
Hey.
He said he wants this PSP. So I'm coming to spoil him. What about you? That's what she said. And then my mum looked at me and said, oh, me too. I'm coming to spoil my son. Hey, bruv, that day, I don't know if it was ego or what, bruv, but that day my mum bought me the PSP.
You got it.
Levels. And I always said if Emmanuel was not there with his mum, I wouldn't have got it. But it was something about that moment. It was like, I don't know if it's this African thing.
It's an
ego but my mum was like, nah.
I'm getting him this.
Can
you remember the price of it at the time?
It was like 260. 2 something, between 260 and 290. 100% remember that.
Almost 3 bills.
Yeah, and I had it with the package and a few games. So it could have been like 299.
Yeah, it's got the.
Could have been something like that, but back then that was a lot of peas, you know.
And look, I've kept my
back then that was bare peas, you know.
You still got yours?
Yeah, I do.
You still got it?
I do. It might have been somewhere when I moved out, but
and I just wanted to say to you, lot, like,
good times.
We were so passionate to get this item, and we was appreciative of getting it. But this thing is not doing nothing for me now. It's not doing nothing. It's just a material. And it's so interesting because it brings back, like, the hunger of actually wanting this thing. I really wanted it so badly.
There was a time you craved for it.
And now I don't even think it's valuable to even look at.
Wow.
And I just, whatever message you get out of that, you get out of that. And Central C, he said something like, it's lonely being at the top. You get me? Once you get there, everyone wants to see you flop. You know what I'm saying? You get to the top and everyone wants to see you flop. So you don't think we are out there chasing numbers? Wanting you lot to, I don't know what you want us to think. You don't think we are going crazy? Bruv, we're just doing this because we enjoy it. And we want to entertain you lot.
And can I add to that?
That's it.
Can I add to that? I want to get out some more of the stuff. Got a PSP, got an iPad, got a BlackBerry. The floppy disk is in there. All of these things, it's all materials. I'm telling you, all of these things are materials.
That was expensive at one time.
My friend.
That you really, really wanted. You really wanted that.
You look at it and you're just like...
It's run out. It's expired.
Bro.
It's expired.
Let me tell you something. Let's go back to the start of the podcast.
Go.
When you asked me how I was doing and I said I'm okay, what I really meant to say was life is lifing, right? Work started to be a bit interesting in terms of its consistency. I do a lot of contract work. As you know, I'm a software engineer. And I've moved out. And, when you move out, you want to move out well, don't you? You want to have a balcony. You want it to be in a certain part of London, right? And you want a view. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. Because I think it's a teachable moment. So I'm just going to be humble here.
This is what we're here to do.
Right? When you move out, let me tell you something now. If you didn't know, emergency funds. Have emergency funds. Have emergency funds.
And some of them that's going to be watching this or listening are going to think, you at this big age should know this already.
But what I'm trying to say is there's levels to the emergency funds, right? I don't know about other people's overhead costs, but what I'm trying to say is if your emergency funds isn't like between 10 to 20 bags, I wouldn't even consider that emergency funds. And that's what I'm really speaking about, because I was in a position where I had to pay rent for a few months and I'm not working. And I still need to live. And I still need to do things. How do you do that if you don't have emergency funds? That's why I didn't say money for a rainy day. We're not speaking about a couple bills here. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, cool. You might have enough for renting and all of this, but you should put down maybe an amount even for the year or close to. Why? If you're not working and things hit the fan, bruv, life will life for you, bruv. Obviously.
You're learning. And we're constantly learning.
100%. So like, I got humbled. Do you get what I'm saying? I got fully humbled. I say that, but I am going on holiday tomorrow.
Where are you going? Where are you going? You see, you'd think they would learn.
Nigga, I got emergency funds, nigga.
Hey, don't say the N-word, man. Don't say the N-word. Don't do that. Get rid of that. It's disgusting. Get rid of it. Yeah. Get rid of it. We don't want to hear that.
But yeah. But if I didn't have that, in all seriousness, I think I would really, really be screwed. And there's a scripture that comes to mind. It's in Luke chapter 14, verse 28. And it says, "For which of you, desiring to build a tower, does not first sit down and count the cost, whether he has enough to complete it?" And the parable basically from that is we need to calculate the decisions that we're going to make before we do it. So That's just a bit of advice for anybody who wants to move out and you want to do guy and you want to do lifestyle. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just gonna come with a lot of expensive overheads. So you got to make sure you've got regular income, or that stash there, that emergency funds for okay, if I'm not working for 4 months, 5 months, can I cover myself and be good?
Real recognizes real.
That's all I wanted to say on that one.
Central C, he said,
He
said, you can't rush greatness, but you're too impatient. 1 million views. Ain't famous.
Ain't famous. And we ain't even got 1 million views. Yet.
But I like to pick out things from people's words and phrases and how they like to express themselves.
Yeah.
And his album, You Can't Rush
Greatness.
Can't Rush Greatness, man.
Can't rush greatness.
So I feel like people just need to understand everything takes time. Great things take time.
Can I ask you a question?
Be patient.
But
work. Ask me the question.
About Central C. What do you think about him getting a tattoo of Boy Better Know on his arm?
I don't care. I don't care about all that.
Because Drake did the same thing.
What did Drake do?
He's got a tattoo of BBK on his arm as well.
What are they all doing? What is it?
I think it's like paying homage to some sort of a degree. But I'm just thinking, would you do that? Like if...
You know what?
Trying to understand it.
If you come from a rough place where you've got nothing, and I mean nothing, you're really struggling, you got £0 in your account, and somebody gives you an opportunity, and that could be just like the Olympics, you know, the sport that you're in, and the Olympics gives you an opportunity to be seen to the world, you know, because the people that are in the Olympics have the Olympic signs tattooed on them. They do. People's got that, you know.
Oh, there's different
And
types of tattoos.
yeah.
There's different types of tattoos, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, to symbolise...
Oh, but people do tattoos here. Oh, yeah, people do the...
No, but I'm saying to symbolise...
Oh, something deeper.
There you go.
Got you.
Boy Better Know. What's Boy Better Know done for Central C? You actually don't know.
Well, it's Boy Better Knows obviously what they've done for grime.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
They've obviously opened doors for the genre. Yeah. So he's come through that pathway. So he's obviously paying homage from that. And he's a big fan of Skepta, he said. So
if he's, you know, people get tattoos for all types of reasons. So, yeah, for me, to answer that, I actually don't care. A lot of things that I used to worry about, I actually don't care about. And I think I'm just growing up. But, yeah, if you want to get a tattoo of somebody, yeah, do that, innit? Like, I don't care about the tattoo, bro. Like, the tattoos, yeah. Unless you're helping me with business, I actually don't care. Do you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
In terms of just those things.
Right.
I'm more in tune with philosophy and entrepreneurship and where your mind's at in terms of helping the world and, you know, expressing yourself through art. I like that. That's more what I'm in tune with. But the little side missions,
lately,
in the business, them.
No, lately, I'll be honest, I've been...
In the side missions?
No, I've been quite interested in marketing.
Okay.
Right. I've been in my marketing bag. So, you know, just if we're going to look at Central C and, you know, how things have been marketed for him, it's just, I'm just interested, you know, just the timing of the tattoo.
H's beef.
All again.
Marketing.
Yeah, I'm just...
H and Central C beefing. Yeah. Fake! It's fake! Yes! Nah. I believe it's fake.
The timing of all of these things.
It's fake! Do you believe? H sent for him and said some outrageous stuff. Sleeping with family members. It's deep.
And Central C responds.
And he just says what?
Fair enough.
The price went up.
I can't lie. That was one of the smoothest responses I've seen.
No, not for the culture.
Like, not
for the culture.
I thought it was a good response.
All right. Imagine. All right, let's flip the script. Let's flip the whole thing on its head. Imagine someone was doing that to Skepta. Do you think he's gonna sit down? Chalio, no way. No ways.
We don't know if he's gonna respond sonically yet, but I'm just saying, him still acknowledging it was cool. I don't know.
Or he could have gone the Stormzy route. And
I don't rate that route. I don't know.
You don't rate what the quiet. I'm bigger than you.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm a fan, so I'm here for the entertainment.
Some of the listeners that don't know who H and Central C is, I'm sure you actually know who Central C is.
Yeah.
But H is, where's he from?
Manchester.
He's Manchester.
He's an artist from Manchester, doing incredibly well.
Yeah.
And yeah.
He sent for, he's
done a diss track
for Central.
For Central C.
Yeah, so that's what we're talking about. It's just gone into that.
Yeah, guys, check it out. It's an interesting track.
Yeah, very interesting, very interesting.
He does one bar where he speaks about how Central C's ex looks like his cousin, like
that's
a relative.
What I'm saying. Like sleeping with family members. That's what I'm saying. It's wild. Saying some deep stuff, bro. When I heard that, I was like, oh, damn, that's mad.
But I don't know. I don't know why I saw it's not that deep.
I don't think it's real. I think it's fake. I think it's fake. I'm gonna keep saying it. I think it's fake. It's the timings. The timings of his album drops.
So let me say,
let's make it all loud. Marketed.
I'm in Peckham, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm getting my hair done, and the man like parks me the aux, yeah, but it was literally the iPad, but it's connected to the speakers, and he's like, "Oh, put on one of your rap songs. One of your rap songs. Levels." So I'm like, "Bun it." It was the same day Central C's album dropped, so I thought, let me just play Central C, innit? Can't rush greatness. Let me just let it play.
Which one did you play? Do you remember?
I just let it play from the top, from the intro.
Oh, okay.
Just let it play from the top. So cool, like he's getting into his bag. And I was like, what? Is that Central C?
Who said that?
The lady who was doing
She knew who he was?
Yeah. She's like,
how old
she's about 22, 23.
Okay, she's of that era. Yeah.
So that's Central C. And I don't want to go into too much of what she said because it was negative. Yeah, we're not really.
No, we want to hear that bit, Six, man, please.
You want to hear that?
Yeah, I want to hear what she said about Central C. A 23-year-old speaking about somebody of their era.
Yeah.
I think
I'll be honest, yeah. She was like, turn that off.
Crap.
She's like, I only listen to Central C if I'm in like JD or something. But like she said, I would never type in Central C. I would never sit at home and be like, oh, I want to listen to Central C and type in Central. She actually did that whole thing. And I was just watching her like, and I was thinking, why? It almost sounded like I play Justin Bieber. You know, like how people try to make Justin Bieber seem like his uncle. But it's like, he's very talented.
He's talented though.
He's very talented.
They disregard that bit. Why?
And I'm like, but anyway, I wouldn't even do the same comparison. But yeah, she kind of went on to say more things as well. Like, yeah, like, I just don't think he's all that. Then I said, who do you rate as an artist?
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah, because we know that bit.
Who do you rate then?
Yeah.
She was like, oh, I rate like Potter Paper.
Yeah, cold.
K-Trap.
Cold.
So I was just like, all right.
Now, there's stigma around
Still let the
Central.
album play though.
There's stigma around Central, and I don't know nothing about this, but the stigma is that what he speaks about is not real.
Oh, is it?
Real recognizes real. So it's just like, you know, if some people in the world have that perception on him, they're going to run with it, man. Some people's going to take side to that and feel like whatever he's saying, man can come and run up on you. You know, if I just give him a bit of change. When he's saying all these things, you know, and it's not authentic and real, and people, the streets know what's real. The streets know. I'm not in the street, but the ones in the street know if Central C is real with what he's saying. So the stigma is it's not real. Yeah? I don't know. But guess what? I don't give two shits whether it's real or not. I'd prefer that it's not real, so that he's not getting man juked up and doing all that nonsense. I prefer that. Let it be fake. But I want to listen to good music. Do you see what I'm saying? But good music can't be through fakeness.
Well, I disagree.
Yeah?
I disagree.
Yeah?
I disagree. If I'm going to be putting my marketing hat on.
Go.
My marketing hat on, fake.
Is that where we're all failing?
Listen, fake
right?
doesn't exist. Because in marketing, we're all playing a game of perception.
Go on, son. Hit him.
If we're playing a game of perception, all I need to do is market something in a certain way that looks visually appealing to make it look like it's better than it actually is.
Sorry. Let me cut you. Have you seen those videos, those Facebook videos where the guy goes and moves to the girl in the street? Come on, please tell me you've seen them. He goes and moves to the girl in the street, and she's like, no, I don't like, no, I can't talk to you. Then he gets out the car, and the car he gets out is a Lambo or something.
Yeah.
And then the girl turns around, swings back around, and then she's like, oh, like, you know, and basically the message of that is to show if you got these materials, these gold diggers, they exist. But when you watch them, they're all it's all similar scenarios, but it's just great marketing for the viewer. Do you know what I'm saying? And some people gravitate to that. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah.
Where was I? Because I was about to land something.
Oh, was you? Sorry, I interrupted, man. I always do that, but
It's fine.
it's real. It's real.
Yeah, so I said fake don't exist, and that's kind of like the point I was really trying to make, because when it comes to marketing, we're playing a game of perception,
That's where you was at.
right? And it's about how you can package the product. So if I had an artist, yeah, and I was managing him, and yeah, this young G, I can tell he's got bars, yeah, but he ain't got no swag, yeah, and in terms of like his image, he looks a bit too soft, right? Right? And with his bars,
To make him sing
and
them.
with his bars, it's like he's not really picked the lane. So now, when it comes to like marketing, right, I would then try and help not only select what songs are probably best, but then what image
do you want him to have with it?
you should have behind the songs you're pushing. Do you get what I'm saying? If you want to do the deep conscious, cool. Then you know you can keep it simple. That's gonna be
fraud then.
No. It's called marketing.
Is that a prettier name for fraud?
No, it's not. It's called marketing. And what I'm even saying is really surface, right?
Yeah.
And there's deeper levels beyond what I'm even saying with way better articulation. But just try and get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Fake can't exist.
Fake can't exist.
Fake can't exist.
Yeah, but it is fake though, Six, because my man's saying he can do this and he can't.
So sorry, to just end it, when it comes to Central C, I don't care if he's street or not. I don't care.
I don't care.
Do
you not care?
Wait, hold on. What I rate is how you've managed to break barriers that people couldn't break. You've managed to actually bust in America where people are actually respecting you. Do you get what I'm saying? And you're doing major collaborations. No artist hasn't done that the same way Central C has. I'm not saying people haven't attempted, but they haven't done it the same way Central C has.
Guys, if you're listening to this or watching this, please just hit the subscribe button.
I have to rate that.
Hit the subscribe button.
I have to rate Central C's thing. So I don't care if people are like, this guy's not street. Bruv, get out. Look at what man's doing. Look at how man's navigated his thing. Look at how he promotes his music. That's genius. I rate the genius there. And I rate the whole team. Rate it. Rate that. I rate that. And I'm getting behind that.
Even though the product could be fake.
I don't know what you mean by fake. I don't even know what you mean.
He's creating a fake perception.
What?
So if you're not really road, if you're not really jogging and doing things on road, and you're putting music out saying that you're really doing this, who's the consumer? You're fooling me. Because me as the listener, I'm now thinking, when I listen to this guy, he's really saying, yeah, I've gone through this and I've done this, yeah, and my life is hard and I struggle.
Bro.
And if he was rich, if he was really rich from the start, how are we going to deal with that, Six?
Listen, when I listen to Central C, he doesn't speak about him being active. He says he used to be active. He says he used to trap.
Bruv, he still says he can get you set now, but obviously he's not.
Right? He says he used to trap. If he was lying about him not trapping back in the day, I don't care. I don't care.
And there you have it. There you have it. Central C has been a highlight of this topic.
I don't care.
Of this conversation. But I hear you.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Go.
when you see a girl who has a BBL, do you care?
Yeah.
He's lying.
I do care, bro.
You care?
Yeah. Now, I care for the sense of my brain goes, I'll beat, yeah? But I don't really want to be seen on the street with it if it's too wild.
We didn't say too wild. We didn't say too wild. We didn't say too wild.
So,
we just said a BBL.
Just a BBL.
Yeah, because not every BBL's wild. Don't try and
a lot of them
stretch it.
No, I can see it.
No.
But cool. For your sake.
Do you care about a BBL?
No.
You don't care about a BBL. Okay, cool. Oh. Why don't you care about a BBL? Because it's fake. And according to you,
look at this guy.
See how we got him?
According to you ain't got nothing, bro.
According to you
ain't got nothing, bro. That's completely different.
How's it different?
That's completely different.
How's it different?
The guy, the girl with the BBL, bro.
Yeah. You know it's fake and you still like it. Right?
That's my preference.
Central C.
That's my preference.
Hold on, Central C. Even if he's fake or not, let's just say he's fake.
I don't think people's preference is to be listening to fake music, bro.
But what I'm speaking about
music
me. We're not speaking about other people.
Music is from here, bro.
You're speaking to me. You're speaking to me. I'm saying even if it's fake, because that's what I said earlier.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't trap and he didn't do that, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, so am I. I'm okay with. Basically, I'm playing with what society's gonna think. Right?
Then, bro, you're saying the same thing as me. Then
what's that?
Then fake doesn't really exist.
He is still being fake. I don't know how you're running away with that. He's still being fake.
Well, we don't know.
He's still being fake.
We don't know.
I don't know why you think, bruv, he's still being fake. He still is. Because what?
Okay.
Okay. What you're spitting,
forget the hypotheticals.
Right.
Do you think he was really about that life back in the day? Yes or no?
I don't know, but looking at him, no.
You don't believe him?
Oh. And I'm not from the streets, but I'm like, cool. So I've always listened to it with a different air. You know the ones there. I've always listened to him with a different air.
Bro.
And I'm like, cool, you do your thing, but I like your music in it. It's dope.
Doesn't matter.
It's dope. Doesn't matter. Bruv, you brought the Reebok classics out. Yeah?
Yeah, man. Old school. Who remembers Reebok?
You're really going back.
Yeah, like do you know what's so funny? I went Sports Direct the other day and I was thinking, yeah, man, let me just get some trainers quickly. Obviously, you know, like times is tight right now. So I'm like, yeah, let me just go to Sports Direct. Let me get a quick trainer. Yeah. Don't know what I thought I could get from there. Anyway, I see the Reebok classics. Yeah. I don't know why I'm thinking. Yeah, I picked it up thinking, yeah, man, this is like £30. Get to the counter, he's like £65. I'm like, what? £65? I nearly put the trainers back.
For Reeboks.
Reebok cost me £65. I couldn't believe it.
That's the same price as Air Forces back then.
I was like, man, I
so they've it's inflation, isn't it? It makes sense.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
That's like the cheapest pair of shoes on the market, and it's £60. And that's mental for us to say because our expensive.
Wait, did he just say it's the cheapest shoes on the market? Wow, you know when niggas brush you quickly, I was like, wait a minute. These ain't even the cheapest.
No, they're cold. I got 2 pairs, bro. I got gummy bottoms.
Bro, no, Primark's got plimp soles. Listen, it can get lower than this.
It can get lower than that.
Yeah.
I hear you, but you know what I mean. They know what I mean. You don't know what I mean, innit? You don't know what I mean. I've got 2 pairs, bro, so I can't even brush it. So.
Oh, man.
It's sick.
Yeah, it's been episode 33.
So that's episode 33.
Episode 33.
Yes, yeah, guys. Like,
before we cut out quickly, I just want to speak about Young Philly. There hasn't been any further real updates, but I have actually seen the fact that, you know, in terms of the driving, he's got like a conviction with that.
Yeah, he's been banned.
It's just looking.
It's looking messy.
Really, really messy.
It's sounding messy, and we don't know what's actually happening for the update. So yes.
And we said, is it over for Young Philly?
Really?
That's what we said.
Yeah, is it over?
And now I'm just like,
it's
as
really
time's going on, it's just
getting real. It's getting realer than real.
It's getting dark, man. Dark. I ain't seen nothing bright on social media about him.
Nah, and people, it keeps coming back up because people's asking questions from London, from the UK. So yeah,
bare people hate on him. Bare people don't like the guy.
Yeah, people don't like him.
He is not liked. Wow. Hope you niggas like me. Hope you niggas stop raw.
Well, it depends if you're out there doing mad stuff, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
It's true. I always tell Tristan, you gotta calm down, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna bring up some slang words. Chung ting. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, man. Old school.
And this one's gonna be wild. This one's for the internet.
Go on.
Do you remember back in the day we used to say, I'm gonna suck, man?
That's a why.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that. Yeah.
For context, for you listeners and viewers, when people used to say we're gonna suck, man, it meant we're gonna rob you.
That's just.
And when I think about slang, I've been in a few comments on social, but like when I think about slang, you get me? Like,
do you know what?
Suck, man, is madness. You know, and I'm in a comment at the moment and someone said to get rid of slang, innit? Yeah. Like, we should get rid of slang. And I was like, the world would be boring if we got rid of slang. It would be kind of boring. And there's like 50 comments after that that people were talking about. And I'm just like, wow, like, but slang's been around forever.
And in different parts. And it's so interesting. Like, you know, you go to, even speaking about London, different parts of London have different slang.
Yeah.
So like when you're in South, you got South slang. It was only when I used to go and see my cousins who used to live in like in their fields, Hackney. Bruh. Go there, they used to use words like nang. So I was hearing nang, I was like, huh?
Chung ting means
I was like, what?
A nice girl, by the way.
And then they used to be, oh, that's shabby.
Oh yeah, shabby. Shabby's old school.
But they used to, it was, I feel like they used certain words and then it came down to South later on.
So we was behind.
I'm not sure, but I always heard funky words there first.
And then it hit us.
Yeah.
So we was there.
You know jarring's not a word.
You're so jarring.
That's slang. I couldn't believe it's slang.
But you think it's in an English dictionary?
You think it's in an English...
It sounds like it makes sense.
Jarring. Jarring means like you're annoying. Like,
it's so jarring.
Couldn't believe that.
You're like we don't have London listeners or watchers.
Bruv, no, we don't. We've got London investigators.
Yeah.
Our fans, we know where our fans are at. Yeah. You know what I mean? Big up the people in New York. Big up the people back in Africa. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, more specifically Africa's Ghana, Lagos, we see you. Kenya, South Africa, we see you.
Keep
you know what I'm saying?
Man.
So we're appreciating it. We are.
If you've got this far, guys, please subscribe.
Please.
Just subscribe. That's going to help boost our algorithm, man. Subscribe. You know, you've got this far. And press the like button. Just press the like button. just press the like button. Let's just pause it for a minute until they press the like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.
No, give it another minute. Another minute.
That's too long. Let's go.
No, another minute.
No, stop all that.
Another minute.
Stop all that. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. And then one more thing before we leave.
One more thing.
I saw Sneak Bo. You lot know who Sneak Bo is? What's his banger thing?
Yeah.
If you show me the wave.
Bad man, I don't play games.
Yeah? So if you lot don't know, that's Sneak Bo. Now, Sneak Bo was on Esther's channel.
Yeah. Her podcast.
At the Butchers. Had a bit of a look.
Yeah. What was he saying there?
And see China pegging the man at the back of the bus. You know who See China is?
Yeah. I don't know how that relates to Sneak Bo, but go on.
No, they were just having a conversation. And I liked it. And I was just like, who was the first UK girl, you know, they spoke about it, so it made me speak about it. And I was like, the first UK girl that was saying wild stuff. Wild.
It was that 50p head girl, OG Nikki. Yeah.
I said... Yeah. They took me, when they spoke about it, I was like, they took me way back.
Yeah. Classic.
OG Nikki.
I remember that girl.
She's a real OG.
Yeah.
Because look at everything now. She was doing this from early when we was in school. We was in school.
Early.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Those were wild times though, man. Wow.
But it was the most realist times.
True.
Going back to real recognizes real.
True.
Do you see what I'm saying? It was real. Those times were real. Like,
People were content
she was
creators.
getting slandered.
She was a content creator before content creation.
Now, it's always been there, but in different forms. You know, like Kimbo Slice. You remember Kimbo Slice on YouTube?
He
was one of the first sensations on YouTube to be knocking man out. Kimbo Slice. R.I.P. Kimbo.
Yeah.
R.I.P. man, because he's not here with us. But I was watching him on the big back computer. Yeah?
Pause. Big back computer. What?
Because
Why has the computer got
remember
a
the
back?
screen at the back? The screen used to have a back on it. You get me? So I'll just.
This is why men shouldn't have podcasts. This is why.
Who said that? Someone said that not too long ago. Men shouldn't have a podcast.
It was that girl that went on Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. I forgot her name. I'm not even faking it. I can't remember her name.
But yeah, we will have a podcast because we got as much to say as much as you women out there. So we will speak.
100,000%.
We will speak.
100,000%, man.
Guys, leave it. Write some messages in the comments if you want us to speak about anything. Please do that.
And I'm going away on holiday.
Where you going?
Yeah. Should I tell them now when I come back?
No, tell them.
Should I tell them now?
Yes.
I'm going Dominican Republic.
And we're going to have a very interesting episode on the next one. And remember, just be patient with us.
Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. That's going to be...
Yeah, so this is episode 33.
33.
Guys, again, please hit the subscribe button.
Please.
Like, comment, share, do all of that. That's going to help boost our algorithm. And as we always say, it's you guys that's going to make
us guys.
It's you guys that's going to make us guys. That is DTM Podcast. We are out.
Discuss the matter.